My normal day starts waking up quite early, maybe about 5 o'clock. Get my emails done in bed generally before Joan wakes up. Then I try to keep up with the news because we've got one or two organisations that are doing global issues, so it's very important I know what's going on in the world. And then go for a walk or a run or maybe go to the gym and then head on down for a game of tennis. Now here comes the rain. Yeah. I will come down and kite surf if the wind's up most days. So just, even if it's just 15 minutes, it's great for the whole body, it's great for the mind, and it's great fun. After a wonderful kite, I'm going to go and grab some breakfast, have a shower or a bath, and then do a bit of work. I think work should be fun, it should be enjoyable, it should be satisfying. I think too many companies don't realise the monotony of a lot of people's day-to-day life at work. And I think with a lot of people try to encourage things like working from home, or if people want a job share, they should be allowed to job share. So just more flexibility generally. Now, I've never had a desk in an office since I was a teenager when I started Virgin Records. I prefer to work in the bath or on a hammock, on a sofa. And occasionally I even get interesting telephone calls whilst in the bath. I think perhaps the most interesting telephone call was when Nelson Mandela phoned me in the bath. He told me that a chain of health clubs in South Africa had gone bankrupt, that 5,000 people were about to lose their jobs, and he wanted me on the next plane to come to South Africa to save them. Through social media, I keep in touch with the world, I keep in touch with what other people are doing. Social media has been a revolution, and one that I think I've embraced. I mean, the balance of work and play is critical. And I think a lot of people don't get that balance right. I'm 63 years old now, so critical to find time for yourself, get out there and keep fit. And I find the best way of keeping fit is by playing. I try to encourage our chief executives worldwide to make sure that there's as much flexibility in the workplace as possible. We've set up something called the B team, which is examining the way companies treat their staff and trying to make suggestions to make the dignity of work better than it's been in the past. If you're too close to a situation, like in an office, you get bogged down with the minutiae. If you can step away from the situation, you can think about the bigger picture, and that's what I'm able to do on Necker. The most extraordinary people come to Necker. The Elders was conceived here on Necker with Archbishop Tutu, with President Carter, with Kofi Annan. The Carbon War Room was conceived here, an organisation that tries to work with industry to try to extract carbon out of the Earth's atmosphere. Sitting in my hammock looking up at the stars at night, things like Virgin Galactic. So a great place to think and a great place to conceive ideas. Well, we had a fantastic day. It was a Sunday, so it wasn't all work. So a great way of capping off the day. Watch the Super Bowl with a cup of tea and a chip. Cheers.